What is up, guys? So we're back for more State of Survival. This time it is pretty much a overview of Survival of the Fittest. It has apparently been changed dramatically. Apparently, I've been getting a lot of posts from a lot of you guys saying about what's going on with the Survival of the Fittest. Apparently, it has been changed dramatically. Um, Apparently, I keep hearing that there is no kill events in here anymore. Apparently, which is going to be kind of a problem for most of us that does a lot of want to get that type of stuff. But there's power stage, heroic development, troop training, chief gear medal upgrades, power sprints, chief gear upgrade, and chief hero, pretty much hero upgrade. But does not look like there's any kill stage of any of that. Plague Stone has, but we're talking about survival of the fittest. So they changed a lot. Apparently, I keep getting one of my friends, or I should say, I considered as friends because we talk a lot about the events and and part of State of Survival and stuff like that. But like, so I did a one-on-one a voice chat Discord with him, and we sat down and had a pretty good long talk about how to acquire the points and stuff like that. So so far for what I'm doing right now, because I have not this was like a day ago or 2 days ago, something like that, somewhere between there, when I've talked to this person. But I've seen a lot of posts in our SOS survival squad about, oh, our stuff is not, it's different. And I'm in another group that, said a lot about it too. So it could be either one. So I kind of wanted to do a little bit of video on like, about it and stuff like that, and hope we can understand a little bit more. Um, I'm gonna be pretty sad if there's no kill event in this. Um, because the reason why I say this is because when a new server comes out, there is at least two survival of the fittest with no kill event to have the server um, grow a bit before killing each other during that event to earn points to get stuff to have a reason to attack somebody. But there's a lot of other reasons too, but the main reason for events, um, this is one of them. um, but if they changed it to like this, and there's been a lot of posts and reports about this, and we'll see what's happened, guys. So far, for the power stage, you have to increase your power by either researching, training troops, construction, and troop upgrading and stuff like that. So this is not using construction speedups. This is not using research speedups. This is not using troop training speedups. You legitly have to complete a whole set of how many troops you can train and complete it. So if you're using 8 hours per train, you've yeah, so it's like 30 points per power, which is how much power each troop can give out, which I think mine is like 30 something thousand, so I'm getting 30,000 times whatever. But um it is ridiculous, guys, because they've changed a lot on of it, and it's usually the speed ups and stuff like that. This has completely changed to where it's even harder to get the points that you need, because most of us are either almost fully upgraded, or can't it doesn't have enough resources or anything to start upgrades, stuff like that, or nor have the all the speed ups to um, complete a building, because I know there's some of you guys that um, do a lot of upgrades and you leave your speed ups. I've left a little bit of I bought a pack a while back. It was $50 and I used it for speed ups because I wanted to get all my troop training buildings to 25 so I can max 26, and I'm gonna do this through my construction offer pack that I'm gonna buy in about 10 hours. So I have time to sleep because it's like fucking almost three in the morning. So, but anyways, it has changed a lot. I can tell. Oops, wrong button. I can tell you guys a bit about the other stages because they changed before everything changed, finalized, and everything. I never seen anything about the Chief Gear upgrade. Well, the Chief Metal upgrades, but the Chief Gear upgrade I have seen once, but that was in my state 9. So it finally got to state 75, which is now annoying. But anyways, for heroic developments, you need to use hero badges, and I believe um, and hero fragments. This might be the only here. So this might be only hero badges, which is also to increase your hero level. There's a lot of you guys that saved up on a lot. I have a couple screenshots of that, and there's a lot of fragments of this. It's insane, but I'm not gonna show you guys due to privacy. Uh, don't wanna, do that. Troop training looks like it's this. What it is troop training. Pretty much train a certain amount of troops to get powers. Chief Metal Gear upgrade. It looks like you pretty much enhance your Chief Gear medals, and you get the points, which I'm assuming I'm not 100% sure on this because I have never actually done that event, part of the survival of the fittest. The power sprint is just kind of like the power stage, is that you have to complete a whole building uh, to get points, which if they haven't changed power sprint, because power stage is very similar to power sprint because it's actually the same, unless they change power sprint, which I'm not quite sure for sure that they did, because if they did change it, then it'd be the opposite. So power stage would be have to complete a building, and power sprint is would have to be creating using construction speed ups or anything like that. But I'm not quite sure on that, so don't quote me on that, guys. Chief gear upgrade. Um, Pretty much, I think what it sounds like to me is upgrading your tactical set, which most of us don't have, because it requires either buying it or doing an event that used to be on here that does not on is not on here anymore. I forgot what the event's called, but it was the first time when I played in State 9. And a hero upgrade is this pretty much upgrading your hero, which I'm assuming from what it says. But again, guys, don't quote me on this. I'm still learning on the changes, because this is pissing a lot of people off, because others have saved up a lot of speed ups and stuff like that for these events, and now you don't need them because the amount of time, the amount of speed ups that you use to upgrade something is pretty much halving, which I mean taking it half of what you can gain in points. So such as for this one, you have to complete a construction, um, a full construction, instead of using speed ups. Using speed ups is different because you you can use like 1.1 minute would give you, for instance, 30 points or whatever. So you can sit there and use like a hefty amount of your speed ups to gain all the points you need to do that. But this is, you have to use a certain amount. You have to have high level buildings to get more out of this event, pretty much is what I'm saying. Um, and it also depends on your base level too, which I've noticed. Um, but then again, if you think about it, guys, how much days it takes to upgrade something versus how many speed ups you use is on the bad side, because you could use like, let's do like 6,400 speed ups. So that's I mean minutes. So that's 6,400 minutes. Let's, for instance, that can complete, if they did not change it, that would complete that whole event and a little bit more. Um, for that, now you have to complete a whole construction. So if you are earning, for every minute speed up, for every minute of a speed up, you're earning 30 points. Um, you can get, millions of points off of, how many speed ups you have. Um, but if you're using that same amount of speed ups to upgrade something, and you're only getting like barely past the first rewards or your second rewards, it's not worth it, because you're using more speed ups to get less points. And so it's kind of hard to say, really, from my aspect, because I cannot put shit in detail. It's kind of a little bit harder for me. But if you guys can understand, then I thank you to understanding my language. But they have dramatically um, increased the difficulty on getting the points for each event now. I don't know why they've done this. It's pissing a lot of players off. I'm pretty sure they got tons of reports, and they're gonna have a YouTube video about it. I'm gonna be one of them. I'm pretty sure there's a few other people that have done reports like this, but I mean videos, but I'm not quite sure because I have not looked it up or done anything, to do so. But but I just wanted to do a video to kind of break down like what has happened and kind of detail on, if I can fucking press that. Okay, the detail on like how to earn the points. There is how to earn points and use the magnifying glass, to look at it. But I mean, there's stages where you have to use construction speed ups to earn points, and now that is gone. So, and kill event's gone apparently. That's what I've been hearing. One post about that, I think, or two, somewhere around there. Apparently, kill events over. There's no kill events. Um, so that questions, are they letting the states grow? So is there so there's no purpose in killing people during the event? Are they letting states grow? Are they gonna come out with something new that players go up against each other with, that actually go up against each other with, not like the water raid, but like something like in your state type of thing. Um, I wonder if they're doing anything like that, or they're prepping all of us for that stuff, uh, or stuff like that. Um, so it's kind of, there's a lot of questions. There's a lot of bullshit. There's a lot of like, this is, annoying. There's a lot of stuff like that. But there's a lot of you guys that, like to save up that stuff and stays up doing that stuff. And it would piss me off too if I saved, like, for instance, for the hero upgrade. If they didn't do the hero upgrade and stuff like that, and all my heroes are like level 30s or 20s, for instance, and I'm saving for those events so I can get the rewards, and so I can be like number one in it or whatever in that event, so I can get, the rewards or that hero that I need or whatever. And and it just disappears, like it's gone, and you can't do that. And now it's different. Now you have to, do something else with the heroes, or stuff like that. And it's like annoying because you saved up all those fragments, the hero badges and stuff like that, to upgrade your heroes and your combat stuff. So now you're sitting here with, like, a castle, or a base, I should say, with low level heroes, but you can upgrade them anytime you want. It's like you're saving the stuff for the event, and to get, the reward, so you can, like, boost after that event. If you do the events right, you can boost in power dramatically. They will give you extra stuff. They will, stuff like that. You may be doing little, but it still will boost you a lot and stuff like that. So I hope this kind of understands. I know you guys are pissed about this. I'm not saying that I'm not pissed, because um, I haven't done Survival of the Fittest in like a month. So the changes are a bit weird for me. So it's kind of hard to kind of really understand where they're going with the Survival of the Fittest, because it's changed a lot, actually. Um, the construction speed ups, for instance, this changed before the whole total change that they did with the no kill events and the other stuff. It's been changed and stuff. I noticed that gone twice. Um, so it's kind of complicated, and really pissing a lot of players off, because they saved up so much just to do these events, and now it's all fucked because they have this stuff and they don't know what to do with it. So pretty much that. Well, before I talk you guys' heads off anymore, I'm gonna get out of here. I want to do another video about other things too, and explaining. I hope this kind of explains something out of this. I'm not quite sure, but anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one.